Hey guys, Dana Alexander here from Prestige Dog Grooming School in the Everyday Pet Groomer. I know it's late, but I'm just chilling in my hotel, and I was just thinking about y'all and just working on a couple things on my laptop here, and I just wanted to come on and chit-chat a little bit, some Groomer Talk. So we're relaunching our Instagram page. If you guys haven't followed me on there, it's Dana Alexander _ Grooming Pro. So you can find me on Instagram, and our YouTube channel is the same as this page, The Everyday Pet Groomer. For those of you, we've had so many people join the group since the beginning and launch of this group. And for those of you who don't know the focus of this group and the reason it came about, I'm just going to give you a quick little lowdown. I created this group because as I've been teaching for the past 10 years, once I started entering the competition ring, I started being contacted by so many groomers. Like, I've spent the last 10 years teaching green girls getting into the industry. Guys too. I've taught quite a few guys. And then when I entered the competition ring, I started getting all these friend requests and comments from existing groomers who were looking for help in everyday pet grooming. And that was just something I didn't expect. And so I started chit-chatting with all these girls, inviting girls down to my salon to just check things out. And thus was the Everyday Pet Groomer born. So I just found that there was a need in the industry for help in everyday pet grooming settings. I still make the lion's share of my income from everyday pet grooming, just like the rest of you guys. Hey Mike, how's it going? Up late like me? Actually, it's not as late in Vancouver, is it? Vancouver Island. It's probably nicer there. It's probably warm too. It's cold here. Anyways, so this was why the Everyday Pet Groomer was born, was because of this need that I noticed, which was just so many girls that just needed help in everyday pet grooming situations. You know, the matted dogs, the uneven hair, the craziness that is everyday pet grooming. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm just an everyday, my lashes just got done today. So thanks, Mike. So really, it's just all about you guys and just all the things that I wish someone would have taught me when I first got in the industry. You know, this job is hard. It's really, really hard. So just the fact that you guys get up every day and go to work and are this passionate about this industry just is amazing. And then I can't believe how fast this group has grown. I've always been a believer in positivity. Any of my students that have been in my salon will tell you that, you know, I believe in calm, peace. I believe in positivity, in lifting each other up, in supporting each other. So if you've been in my shop, you can attest to that. And when I decided to open this group, I decided to make the same thing because so many grooming groups are just brutal to each other. And the fact is that not quality standards aren't the same everywhere. So yeah, you might work in a very high-end salon in Miami or something, but you know, there's still, you know, like me, I'm in a rural area. The standards, yes, I have a very high standard of grooming, but the standards are not the same in my area as they are in the big city close to my area. So we have to lift each other up. We have to realize that not everybody is at the same level, and that's okay. It's what's needed at the time. As long as we're getting the job done, the dogs are happy, we're happy, and our customers happy, that's ultimately what matters. The Everyday Pet Groomer is about making that job easier wherever you're at. So here, this group is about supporting each other whatever level you're at, even if you just want to get into the industry, we also have owners in this group who groom their own dogs. You guys are welcome too. You know, a lot of groomers are super welcoming to owners and helping them learn to maintain their dogs and tips and tricks. You know, the only thing we just don't allow in this group is negativity or tearing each other down. That includes snarky, nasty little comments, all of that. There's a no tolerance policy in this group. We just gone. That's the way it works. But that's the way I work in my personal life too. You keep the positivity in your life. And then you got lots of great people in your life. And you know what? When you do that, tons of amazing people come into your life. And then you just keep the negative ones at bay. So that's the Everyday Pet Groomer. Come share. I can't believe how many posts, like we honestly admins, like we've had a great, easy job. I can't believe how many people love the positivity. Like, over 10,000 or 10,200 guys. That's a lot of people that want out of the negativity. And this is a really hard job to be coming into Facebook and being trashed for just wanting to share your work and getting some advice, or maybe you're shy to. I know a lot of new girls are, or even girls who are, and guys who are in the industry for a long time, you know, sometimes you're shy to ask something because you feel like you're going to get attacked, you know, and or that it's a stupid question, or that you should already know how to do this. But the fact is, it's just like I tell my students in class, which is, even if I've taught you it 1,000 times, ask me again, because it's different on every dog. Now you've got a different coat type. You've got a different behavior. It's a different size. It's a different angle. Feet, for example. We'll be doing some feet videos, guys, but feet are a struggle for a lot of groomers, and that's because the foot is always different. So you've got feet that are flat. You've got feet that are up. You've got nails that are everywhere. I mean, how could you possibly learn to do all of that? You know, eventually you do, but it takes time. And same thing as the girls that I teach that enter the industry. You know, I always tell them the hardest part is making the decisions. Once you're out of school, when you're responsible for the decisions, that's when it gets hard. When you have to interpret what the owner wants and make that happen on their dog and be all on the same page, it's tough. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's really, really tough. So just the fact that you guys all get up, are positive, you get out there in this industry and share your passion is amazing to me. So I just wanted people to know that we're new to this group, how it started, where it started from, what inspired it. And the fact is that you guys inspired it. You guys inspired me to start making some education for existing groomers, because I have spent the last 10 years developing a system of teaching, a system of grooming. Every step should build on the next so that it makes sense. I hope that that's starting to become clear through my videos, that there is a method to the madness, that each step should just lead into the next, and that it's not rocket science. You know, we can do this. And if you start to follow these simple, the system, you know, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about yet, just search my name in the top of the group and watch some of my tutorials. You'll start to see that there's a system the way I teach. So this is how I teach the girls. And a lot of people have criticized in the past my programs for being shorter. So for example, our full program is 8 weeks, but we're able to get girls to a level of standard in 8 weeks that is far higher than a lot of other programs out there. And that's not to put down any program. I think any education is incredible. But the only difference is the system. Is that if you can follow a step-by-step system that is 99% foolproof. You know, of course there's advanced grooming. Advanced grooming is a different thing. You know, your very advanced poodle grooms, your very advanced breed cuts, that's a different story. But for 99% of pet grooming, which is what we all do, mixed breeds a lot, there is a system that works. So for example, you guys, if you go and check out the top knot video I did today on the poodle, shave face and top knot, that top knot, exactly how we scissor that top knot is exactly how I teach my students to scissor nice round feet. Okay? It may sound crazy, But the top of that head is no different than a foot, just a different size. But the exact same angle that shears, the exact same setting it in is exactly the same as feet. And I will show you guys that in a tutorial. I'll see if I got anything in tomorrow that's got feet, but the same steps should apply everywhere. So that's how I like to build on the next. So I always tell my new students coming in that it's a bit like Karate Kid, you know, wax on, wax off, and you'll see the light at the end. So at all of a sudden you're grooming, and it really does work that way. So we may put a huge focus on the prep work, because if your dog is bathed, dried, and prepped properly, then it honestly makes the grooming pretty easy. So, you know, and then clippering. Clippering is our next main focus. I find a lot of groomers that come in to me for advanced training, I actually have to send them back to learning clippering, because a lot of us like to rush through the clippering stage and just get to the scissoring, get to the sexy part. That's what we call it. You want to get to the sexy part of the groom. But the fact is that the clippering is what saves you time and makes you money and gives you that high quality result quickly. A lot of groomers always are asking, how can I speed up? How can I improve my times? And my answer every single time is clippering. If you're struggling, then go back to your clippering stage, reclip, set the lines in with your clippers. There's so many time-saving tips. If you watch some of my videos, you'll see those are just a few of many. But that's another way I'm able to get students to a higher level standard and a faster standard quicker, is just by teaching them a lot of these time-saving tips, because those time-saving tips are so important. So the Everyday Pet Groomer, a lot of tutorials and things that I focus on are time-saving things. How can you save time? If you know a system, you know exactly what you're doing, you use the right products, the right prepping methods, you're going to be a lot faster. And obviously in our industry, the faster you are, the more money you can make. And although we all have a passion, we can't be running charities. We have to be running businesses too. So, and you guys have mouths to feed and a roof to keep over your head. So there's no reason that you can't have a more quick, efficient groom. It's not about pumping them out and just tossing dogs out the door. There's still a high quality standard there that needs to be met, but there is ways to make it easier and faster without breaking the bank. So if you guys watch some of my original videos, which are on YouTube, all of my videos and lives are loaded on YouTube every single day. So if you guys are ever missing it, or you're not sure, or you don't want to search through the group to find them, you can always go to the Everyday Pet Groomer on YouTube, and every single live is loaded the next day. So you can find them all in one spot for you. A big part of what I do, I call myself the Minimalist Groomer, because I really like to focus on products that don't break the bank, that are high quality, but you don't need to have a giant grooming arsenal to create a really high quality standard. So for example, the profile picture of this group at the top, my Best Scissor Dog and Show award, that's the dog I groomed. And I think someone just commented on there yesterday, he looks so perfect, he looks fake. That's a real, no filter photo. And that groom I did, Best Scissor Dog and Show, with a $13 shear. So I'm not saying the $13 shear is going to last you a lifetime of grooming, but what I am saying is that certain techniques, it doesn't matter what you're using. You don't have to have a $2,000 shear to produce an amazing quality result. So, and the truth is, I actually did 90% of that dog with clippers. So the scissoring was the most minor part of that groom. I set in all the angles, all the grooming with clippers. And I've done a couple full-length tutorials on that same dog. So you guys can go in and check those out, Miniature Schnauzer. So I think there's 2 full tutorials that should be up on YouTube with him. And you'll see my time-saving tips with him. There's lots and lots and lots of ways to save, and clippers is always the answer. So you'll see me kind of proponing that. But the reason I do is because, again, the focus is everyday pet grooming. Everyday pet grooming is the dirty, grimy, the owners are showing up and, you know, they're calling for their dogs and another dog gets thrown on your schedule. That's grooming. That's everyday pet grooming. And that's what we're here about, is to help you guys with that. So here's where the talk part comes in, guys. I want to know, I love you guys all giving me suggestions. I hope I can get to all your suggestions and do tutorials and lives on everything that everybody's requesting. I love seeing your requests, so please keep them coming. And then we have revamped the membership. We're working on it. We did launch our Everyday Pet Groomer membership last year in August. And we had a lot of issues with the platform. So I kind of just canned that launch and decided to take a step back and just listen to the feedback and create something. So if you currently have a membership, you will be contacted eventually and offered some perks to our continuing membership. So if you're currently a member, you will have some perks coming your way when I launch the new Everyday Pet Groomer membership. So the new membership, I'm not sure when it's going to launch, sometime in the next 2 to 3 months. It is going to be on an app platform. So it will be in an app. So that's going to be awesome. So there'll be the Everyday Pet Groomer app. And there will be full tutorials in there. So from start to finish tutorials, but I still want to break them up. I know a lot of people were confused about my methods because I very much groom broken up piece by piece. And the reason is because I don't want you guys to go into, let's say you're grooming, I'll give a miniature schnauzer as an example. Let's say, I don't want you to have to look through a 2-hour video to find just the face or just the eyebrows. Usually when you're in the middle of a groom, you just have like one thing you need help on right now type of thing. So that's what the membership is designed for. But we're also going to add full dog tutorials in there so you guys can, of course, watch to your heart's content. And again, if you guys don't know about the membership, the Everyday Pet Groomer membership is going to be around that $10.99 USD a month. And that is by far the cheapest membership out there. And it's not because it's cheap in quality. It's because I want something affordable, something that you guys can refer back to, something that can help you in the moment, anytime, anywhere, from your device. And that's the idea. So I have been taking a lot of feedback, listening to what issues there was with the original launch, and we are making a lot of alterations. So it's going to be completely different, this relaunch. So I will be talking a lot about it in the next couple months, but you guys can get a taste of my teaching methods through the lives, of course, and keep the requests coming because we do plan on going live almost every single day in our locations. So, because we just love to support y'all. So keep those coming. I don't know. Also, we're going to be starting our IGTV series. So Instagram TV series. We're going to be starting a Groomer Talk series. So let me know what sort of things you guys want on the episodes. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff about dealing with clients. So different types of clients, how to deal with them, how to vet information, how to avoid confrontation or deal with confrontation once it comes, things like that. Training owners, pricing, a lot of business stuff is going to be talked about on IGTV. So definitely follow us on Instagram because we are going to start an IGTV series in the next couple of months as well. So that's going to be out there. Groomer Talk, IGTV, Dan Alexander _ Grooming Pro on Instagram. And, so let me know what kind of topics you guys want on that IGTV series. Because we want to, again, it's just all about you guys. What does the Everyday Pet Groomer need? That's what we're here for. So, that's me. That's the group. I just want you guys to know I think about you guys all the time. It's you guys that I think are the backbone of this industry. Like the backbone of this industry. And I want to make sure that there's something for you guys out there. That there's continuing education that is made for the situations that you guys are facing every single day. And that's what we're all about. So that's why we show it real. We show it raw. There you go. because that's everyday pet grooming. So anyways, I am Dana Alexander with Prestige Dog Grooming School and the Everyday Pet Groomer. I want to thank you guys all for your support. It means a lot. I've been getting flooded with messages. I'm trying my very best to get back to you all. And I'll continue to do that. I'm so sorry if I miss you. I don't mean to. I just get so many messages. But I really do try and get back to each of you personally. So sometimes it takes me months to get back to a message if I've missed it in the other box, but I'm trying my best. So feel free to pester me with messages. I don't mind at all. And if I miss you, just pester me some more. Just see a pop up to the top of my inbox again. And I really love to hear from you guys. It makes my day really, really awesome. And love you all. I hope you're having a great night. And let's get over hump day and into the end of our week. So soaring on, onwards and upwards. And don't forget, stay fiercely passionate.